Let me first tell you what does Parkaya Pravesh means. It is made up of three different words. The first is par or paraya, which means someone else's. The second word is kaya, which means body, and the third word is pravesh, which means to enter. So Parkaya Pravesh means entering into someone else's body. Is it even possible? Even if it is possible, what is the technique behind it? Today we will explore the details of this mysterious technique and look at some of its real life evidence. When a yogi meditates, they concentrate all of their energy at a single focus point, and when the concentration of their energy reaches a certain threshold, it appears as if their true self and their body are two different entities. It is at this exact moment that a yogi can leave his or her own body and enter into someone else's body. Now let me share some of the anecdotes and examples of Parkaya Pravesh. The first such story goes back to the British era in India. In 1937, there was a British officer named Farrell who was part of a battalion posted at the Assam-Burma border. During his posting, he had such an experience about which he wrote an article in a newspaper after he went back to Britain. The article goes like this. In 1939, my regiment was posted near a river bank on Assam-Burma border. One day, I saw a sage trying to pull out a seemingly dead body of a young man from the river. I decided to stay and find out what he was up to. After some time, the old sage managed to get that body out of the water and took it to a nearby hut. My curiosity turned into astonishment the moment I saw that young man who was dead coming out of the hut wearing that sage's cloth. On my command, my soldiers arrested that young man. I asked him, "Who are you? What were you doing in that hut? What did you do with that old sage who took out your seemingly dead body from the river and dragged it into that same hut?" The young man exclaimed, "Sir, I am that same old sage and my weak and fragile body is lying right behind that hut. I have locked my soul in the physique of this young man with my yogic prowess. My old body was too weak and fragile for this world." Let me tell you another story. Once there was a famous tantric named Kapalik. According to Kapalik, his guru Yoginand Saraswati was a master of Parkaya Pravesh. One fine evening, Kapalik and his Guruji was sitting in one of the burial grounds of Kamakhya. A married couple came there, took Guruji's blessing and started discussing something. Few doctors who were researching Parkaya Pravesh also came to pay visit to Guruji. Guruji then asked Kapalik to fetch water for everyone. Guruji took some of the water in his hand and sprinkled it on the husband, and the next instant that person became unconscious. The doctors present there checked the pulse of that unconscious man and they realized that he was dead. Around half an hour later, Guruji again asked for water and sprinkled it on the dead man, and the dead man was alive again. Kapalik was astonished and shocked by his Guru's mysterious powers. Guruji told him that the man that you saw came back to life and went away was not the same man that came here in the first place. They will return. The couple came back after 4 days. The wife came to Guruji hurriedly and said, "My husband is no more a worldly man. I can't live with him anymore." Guruji asked Kapalik to pay a visit to a nearby riverbank and bring some water. Kapalik saw a hermit there who died around 3 to 4 days back. Kapalik realized that it was this hermit's soul that entered into that man's soul after Guruji's spell. Guruji sprinkled some water on that man's body and he was back to normal in an instant.